I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration. When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the fifth round. As always, your boy, Stephen Moustaris. And man, I just got done breaking down the first couple fights of UFC 274. I broke down the Michael Chandler shocking, sad finish of Tony Ferguson. And then I just talked about the snooze fest. I almost fell asleep talking about it. But the Thug Rose, Carlos Esparza fight, which I should say now fight. Sorry, not trying to be a dick either. Because trust me, those girls, they get all my respect for going out there doing their thing. But still, very tough to talk about. But then this brings it in. Save the whole card. Let's be real. This, outside of Michael Chandler sleeping Tony Ferguson, very, very, I don't want to say boring because I like these type of fights. And with all due respect to, I was at the Journey concert for the first whole prelims. I didn't get to watch prelims, but as soon as the main card came on, I had it on my phone watching it for sure. So I definitely couldn't tell you the last couple songs Journey played. But this goes into the main event. Charles Oliveira against Justin Gaethje. Saturday, well, I guess Friday, when he missed weight, Charles Oliveira missed weight by a half pound and was sucking himself down for about 2 hours. I really was sitting there like, okay, this is worrisome for Charles Oliveira. I thought ASAP, I don't know what it was. I think a lot of us were like, okay, this is Justin Gaethje's fight now. He's got Charles, as impacted as possible from at least from the weight cut, and then losing his belt could have took a toll on a lot of people mentally. But then I don't know what it was. That face-off, man, that final face-off, like the official, like I shouldn't say official, but the at least the weigh-ins, like the big one, the full-blown one they do at night, which is televised and shit, or at least somewhat televised, where we actually get to find the final face-offs and everything in front of the fans, and not the early morning one, the official one. So, man, seeing how mad Charles Oliveira was, and like you could tell he's coming out hard. He was pissed, which is well deserved. Like, I did a video on the scales and everything. He probably made weight. Let's be real. And there's others, sanctions out there that would probably let a half pound pass. And if we would have let the towel out there, DC, he probably would have made it. So I don't know. I sitting there, I was like, okay, this is perfect for Justin Gaethje. We're going to see Charles Oliveira come out already he's going to be a little more vulnerable than usual. At least from what I was thinking, weight cut. He cut weight for an extra hour longer than he needed to. Thought that could impact him. He loses the belt. Could impact him. Pissed off as fuck. Comes out at the press like in the final face-off. You can tell, okay, the ceremonial weigh-in. I was like, okay, he's pissed off, so this is perfect for Justin Gaethje. You got a Charles Oliveira is willing to be in a firefight, which I don't think it was going to be his original plan. And I was like, okay, it's Justin Gaethje's fight. Let's see how this goes. All he's got to do is, go out there and just stick to the game plan. I think he can do it. And then, man, was I fucking shocked. Was I shocked? I can't even be shocked because it's a Charles Oliveira fight. You cannot be shocked. Now I want to be the first one to apologize because every time that this man has fought in his last 4 or 5 fights, even it's going back to the Kevin Lee fight, because I was always a little believer of Kevin Lee. I thought he could have done it. And it's not fair to Charles because we talked about it. His whole first couple years of his career, it kind of came off as, I don't want to say a quitter, but like just didn't probably have the heart as much as, the fighters he was going up against, which are top level motherfuckers. So gets his win against Kevin Lee, goes on. We can talk about it for days, but his win streak right now is fucking ridiculous. And I thought he was going to lose to Chandler. I thought he was going to lose to Poirier. I thought he was going to lose to Gaethje. And here I am. Absolutely fucking shocked. And I shouldn't be, especially after the dominant performance he put on Poirier. Like, man, I don't know. I want to apologize to Charles just because, like, not saying there's doubt because I know he could have a chance at winning, but like to pick against him so many times in a row, it's like, damn, I really want to, kind of give him his love now. But then it goes straight into his next opponent is probably going to be Islam Makhachev. And I know Islam doesn't have a win over anybody in the top 5, but it's like, are we really going to pick Islam? Are we going to pick Charles over Islam? Like, I don't know if I can. And we're sitting here, I feel terrible because here I am apologizing to Charles, but here I am now instantly. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go with Islam. I know it's early, and I know anything could happen. The fight might not even happen. Conor could come in and step up and get him, and I think Charles has a really good chance against Conor. Probably has the best chance against Conor. But damn, now I feel terrible because it's a double-edged sword. Because Charles, as dominant as he's looked, how great he's looked, and I don't think anybody thought he was going to outstrike Justin Gaethje. Like, within the very first punch he landed on that second leg kick that Gaethje threw, I mean, good Lord, that man was wobbled as fuck. And then, I mean, clearly goes on the next minute, knocks Charles down twice. Which, the second one, I think Charles was a little dizzy, kind of just threw a kick, but I think he was trying to make it look like he was fell, because he's really good at trying to pull you into the guard, so. But, man, dominant fucking performance. Crazy, crazy pace. It doesn't look like anybody's going to beat him. And then, like they say, they throw him up against Islam, so I feel terrible. I'll definitely do a lot more breaking that fight down. But this is the sad part now. Like, what do we do with Justin Gaethje? Still the human highlight reel. Still all, like, that's a highlight right there, even though he lost. It's like, and even the Khabib fight, even though how dominant Khabib was, like, if you go back and watch that fight, and especially the slow-mo version of it, because the UFC does a really good job of doing these slow-mo takes after. You didn't realize how much Gaethje actually caught Khabib with a lot of punches and uppercuts and kicks and everything that he was throwing. He hit him a lot of times, and it was like Khabib was on a spiritual level there. His dad was not going to let him get knocked out like from above, and I don't know. Nobody was beating him that night. So, but to go out there and just get absolutely not dominated by Charles Oliveira, but it's tough now because it's like that's the fight that Gaethje needed to win. Like, the way that it was happening, just throwing, caution to the wind. And that's a fight that Gaethje usually wins 9 times out of 10. And now we've seen him lose twice to the champions. And, I wouldn't be mad at seeing the Chandler rematch, but not next. I think Chandler deserves that Conor fight, or even waiting and fighting the winner of Islam and good old Charles. I just don't know. I don't want to see him fight Ferguson again. I wouldn't be mad at the Poirier fight, I guess. I think that would be the only one that kind of makes sense. Maybe even the Beneil Dariush, but, like, if he wins those fights, what are we going to do with him? Because we can't. And I know he's never fought Islam, but, like, if Islam beats Charles and, like, Gaethje beats Beneil Dariush or Dustin Poirier or something, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean here, but, like, I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see Gaethje go up against Islam. We've seen how it went against his cousin, and it did not go well at all. So it's tough for Justin. My heart goes out to him. He's one of my favorite fighters, just off entertainment-wise. It's just really sad to see. And, man, I don't care what anybody says. I know that the belt's technically vacant right now, but Charles Oliveira is our champion. There is no doubt about it. I don't even want to hear the questions. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to say anything. Like, now, if he would have went out there and missed it by 4 or 5 pounds, yeah, we got to talk. Like, yeah, you're not champion. But for him to only miss by ½ pound and very, very conspiracy-like, I don't know. Shouts out to Charles, man. I can't ever doubt him again, even though I probably will next fight against Islam. Can't even lie to y'all. But, man, shouts out to him. I don't think his legacy's ruined. If he would have went out and lost or, like, had, like, a performance, then I think it would have hurt his legacy a little bit. But I think this is just going to always go down to us fighting for him and saying the UFC kind of fucked up and they need to change their rules and athletic commissions and everything. So I think after all this, after Friday, talking about how I think Charles just fucked up, waking up Saturday, final predictions, even put it on there. I thought Gaethje was going to basically do what he did, but I thought one of those fights or one of those punches were going to finish him. And it's like, nah, man, Charles is the champion. Charles is home. He deserves it all. I think his stock somehow even rising up more and more. I know he's got a large fandom right now, but it's like he was getting booed so much, and the USA chants were going so crazy. As soon as he beat Gaethje in his hometown, all of his fans, he said, "Yep, let me take you. I'm just soaking you up. Come on over." So, shouts out to him. I can't wait to see what's next. I don't want to see the Conor fight. Maybe for him, for his money pocket, like for his pocketbook and his bank account shit. Like, yeah, I want to see Charles get that fight because he deserves the money. But when we're talking for his legacy, if that man beats Islam Makhachev, there's no way Khabib's not coming out of retirement. There's no way that he won't fight him, and that'll be maybe the most dominant fight of all time. Or not dominant, but the most anticipated fight of all time. Champion versus champion. Whoever wins that, GOAT of 155 of all time. Like, I don't even think it's fucking close. So, but hey, this has been the 5th round. As always, your boy Stephen Moustaris, and let's go, baby.